Welcome to The Terrible Take, a mini podcast telling Steelers Nation what's on our mind. I'm Josh Carney. Sometimes in a moment filled with emotion, a good bit of perspective is needed from a level-headed figure. On Friday, during an appearance on CBS Pittsburgh Today Live, former Steelers head coach and Pro Football Hall of Famer Bill Cowher provided that perspective for all of Steelers Nation. Emotions were high following the name change from Heinz Field to Acrisure Stadium earlier in the week. Many, including myself, were upset that a company from outside of Pittsburgh landed the rights to the name of the Steelers' home stadium in a move that was very clearly driven by money. That caused some frustrations because it felt like the Steelers were never truly driven by money or made big-picture decisions, like the naming rights to the stadium, based on money. That all changed earlier in the week as Acrisure landed a 15-year, $150 million deal to partner with the Steelers. Many people were mad, expressing their anger and disbelief on social media, myself included, not only due to the outside company coming in, but also due to the name. Acrisure? What is Acrisure? Acrisure just doesn't quite roll off the tongue like Heinz, UPMC, Iron City. Insert your favorite Pittsburgh area business here. That's where Cowher stepped in. During his appearance on Pittsburgh Today Live Friday morning, Cowher brought a sense of calm to the situation, stating that it doesn't matter what the stadium is called for the next 15 years or what fans will call it. What matters is the fans inside the stadium and how one feels while in there, not some name plastered across the front of the building. Cowher also added that he viewed an outside company like Acrisure wanting to come in and invest in the Steelers for 15 years at that price tag as a huge positive development for the black and gold. Quite honestly, I hadn't looked at it that way, but with Cowher putting things into perspective, it was a positive outcome for the Steelers overall. Add in what Cowher said about the atmosphere inside the stadium being about the people, not the company that paid for the naming rights. It really provided that fresh perspective we all needed, and will continue to need throughout the 2022 season and beyond. Sure, it's going to be strange saying you're going to Acrisure Stadium compared to Heinz Field, but in the end, you're still heading to the North Shore to cheer on your beloved black and gold with 63,000 other crazy fans. That's what matters most. It's not like the passion of the fan base and the atmosphere created from the fans and the weather will all of a sudden change because it doesn't say Heinz Field on the front of the stadium. In fact, it might become a better place to watch a game with all that money pouring in. Who knows? Change can be hard in all forms. But when you step back and look at this situation, there's not much that's changing other than a logo on the front of the building. Sometimes a little perspective goes a long way. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And make sure to check out The Terrible Podcast with Alex Kozora and Dave Bryan every Tuesday and Friday throughout the rest of the offseason.